Hey guys, it's Wendy. We are having pasta primavera for dinner tonight, and I wanted to share this with you because this is a great weeknight meal and uses all those delicious summer vegetables that are in season right now. So from my garden, it's like jackpot time of year, right? I had just a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So I had some Brussels sprouts left over that were not enough to have by themselves just for dinner. This is the first eggplant of the season. This is our first yellow squash of the season. So I am just going to slice up these yummy vegetables and then I'll show you what's going on in the pot. So I'm using the Rapid Prep mandolin to slice these up. Let me cut this in half and then I can do the whole thing at once. Super safe. You never have to put your hand anywhere near the blade. You can see how quick and easy that was. All right, we're gonna take this, and I have some fresh tomatoes from the garden too, so we're gonna throw those in. But this one's got a stem. All right, come on over to the stove and I'll show you what's happening. So I've already gotten I have some Brussels sprouts and I added a little bit of broccoli, and this is just sauteing in some olive oil. And I also added some of the Italian dipping oil, which has all kinds of yumminess in it. All right, now the best part about this recipe is the pasta cooks in the same pot as everything else. So I'm just going to give this one more stir. All right, we're gonna add our seasonings. I'm going to add some Italian, which I don't know if you guys know this, but the cat is 1 tablespoon of seasoning. So I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon. And our Italian is so delicious, and it's also salt-free. If you're looking for a salt-free seasoning, this is a great option. Okay, I'm also going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper because we are not salt-free in my house. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and we'll add a little bit of pepper. Okay. And then I had made pasta probably about 6 weeks ago, and it's a lot of work. So when I make it, I do a really big batch, and then I will portion it out in reusable silicone bags. Okay, so I have it all prepared in these little, we call them nests, the little bundles of pasta after you put it through the machine. Okay, and we're just going to lay this right on top of these vegetables. And then I am going to add 1 3/4 cups of broth. So you can use chicken, you can use vegetable, whatever you want to use. So I have that right here, my measuring cup, and I do use stock, so I have this all mixing up so that I don't have like all of the broth sitting in one blob. Okay, so I'm just going to pour this right over my pasta. All right, I think I'm going to need a little bit more than that. All right, we're going to stir this up, and then I'm just going to lay the rest of my vegetables right on top. Okay, so I really want the pasta sitting in the water. Now, one thing, I don't know if you know this, but the pasta water will actually thicken up as your pasta's cooking and will make, help make a sauce for your pasta primavera. So this is like a win-win because not only do you get the yumminess of having all the vegetables and their juices soak into your pasta, but you also get that all thickened up from the starches in the pasta. Okay, and then we're going to add all these vegetables. I'm just going to lay these on top. And then we're gonna put the lid on and we're gonna let it go for, I'm gonna do 5 minutes and then I'm gonna stir it up. And then I will let it sit for a few more minutes until the pasta is all cooked. And then dinner's going to be served. You can put some fresh basil on top of this, or some grated Parmesan cheese. If you want, you can add just a little bit of cooking wine to this. So delicious. Or lemon juice also. You can use like a lemon pepper seasoning on here. That's always yummy. So if you want the recipe, let me know. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Have a great day.